Retour, folks, welcome back. Another part of the Mechwarrior Online Heavy Mech series that I'm doing. This one is the Thunderbolt. Anyone who's a fan of the original Battletech will know the Thunderbolt is one of the, sadly, many unseen mechs of the original technical readout, although I think PGI here have done a pretty good job of redesigning it enough that Harmony Gold doesn't basically drop a massive lawsuit in their ass. Tried to keep this one as close as possible to the original build. I think the only thing I've dropped off it is the SRM2, mainly because I lack enough digits to operate that many keys, or a mouse that just doesn't have enough buttons. It's probably the mouse, but you know, you can. I'll leave that in your mind, like, whether I have like 4 fingers or not. But anyway, Caustic Valley, one of my favourite maps for this, and yeah, Thunderbolt. Like the Summoner or Thor, depending on your allegiance, it has its head quite far on one side of the mech, which can lead to issues with aim. You do have to be aware, obviously, that you are slightly off-center, so you sometimes have to compensate that. People who like to use PPCs and Thunderbolts, yeah, definitely something you have to take into account. Always slightly adjust to the left for your shots. There's a little third-person view of it. I was lucky enough in this round that I remembered to do the third-person view. You can see the back. I quite like the Thunderbolt's shape. It looks really bulky. I guess you could almost say muscular. For the mech, it's sort of stout, and it's very distinct on the field. I really like it compared to any of the other heavies. It looks very pretty, in my opinion. I know for probably a lot of people out there think it looks ugly as sin, but I kind of like ugly mechs and tanks and stuff. So yeah, this one's right up there for me. It's one of those classic mechs. Kind of, it hits every box. It checks the volume, ballistics, missile, energy. Although the Thunderbolt primarily focuses on energy. It's single large laser in the right arm and several medium lasers in the left torso. I mean, it can have a pretty decent rate of fire, but it also has the obvious downside of being quite hot at the same time. Single LRM 15, I think, is standard, and just gives it that range punch. And 2 machine guns are there originally for anti-infantry work, but in this game it's obviously good for critting those opened up locations on the mech. I think it works quite well as a base build. It's not optimised. When I say optimised, I mean it's not meta. So no, I'm not running an AC-10 and a PPC. I'm not running SRMs, you know, boating a couple of SRM4s or 6s or any of those kind of things, which potentially could make this mech better. You tend not to see a lot of Thunderbolts though. Obviously the current meta is more based around the clan tech, which isn't surprising considering its superiority to Innisphere stuff, but I found it's quite survivable. Its hitboxes seem quite balanced, so it's not too easy to blow off its torsos, its arms. My experience have been blown off a lot often. It's just one of those really solid mechs for me. Don't normally have a bad game in a Thunderbolt, or I don't run it as often as I think I should, but yeah, it's a bloody fun mech to play. Yeah, I do enjoy charging around in a Thunderbolt. Its obvious drawbacks, I guess you could say, is trying to compensate for the off-center location of the head, and a bit like the Awesome and God, let's see, probably the Summoner. It's very wide. Its left and right torsos are chunky, and for that reason you will probably be an easy target at range. You want to try and use terrain to the best of your advantage, to the best of your ability. It's good on a map like this, like Caustic, because you've got the high hills in the caldera that you can obviously collision. That you can obviously use to just kind of rush around and reposition quite quickly and not be seen while you're repositioning for a better shot. On maps like Tourmaline, where there are big expanses and Alpine, those kind of areas, it does suffer. It's very easy target for mechs with Gauss rifles and PPCs. With Clantech, ER, large lasers and medium lasers. So you have to be aware of that. But as a brawler, it's great up close. As I said, the energy weapons mean you don't have much in the way of ammunition to worry about. The machine guns are there as a last resort if you're overheating. And the LRMs, you can work as a sort of semi-support role before the main meat of the combat starts. I find this a wonderfully balanced mech for its weight. Decent speed as well. As you can see, I'm clocking at about 75 kph. I'm pretty sure I'm not running an XL engine in this. I think it's kind of suicidal for certain chassis to be running XLs. Standards generally work best. But yeah, let's see other drawbacks. Are there any other drawbacks? I don't know. I don't think there are. It's just, it's one of those mechs that I think sits in a location where it doesn't have the hard points that competitive players want, so it isn't quite as popular for that reason. And it doesn't have, I don't know, maybe it doesn't have the speed. I'm not quite sure. I mean, a lot of other players out there are very meticulous. Like, can I reach this speed? Can I have this engine? Can I put this combination of weapons in? And I don't think it fits into that kind of pro gamer, esports, competitive type crap that PGI are trying to push on everyone. So for that reason, I think the Thunderbolt is largely relegated to one of those mechs you run because you like the mech. Yeah, it's not the prettiest chassis out there, but it's a reliable one. And as I said, I think it's got enough energy hardpoints that if you like to run that kind of build, you'll have a really good time in it. Is it for everyone? Probably not. I mean, you've seen if you've seen the video on the Jaeger mech or the Catapult, they're two heavy mechs in a similar weight category that can bring much more powerful builds to the table. This is another one of those jack of all trades types that's just fun, really. Yeah, it's not meant to be a meta mech, which I like compared. I don't intend to offend anyone with these videos. Like when I say meta, I'm not having a go at anyone. I mostly blame PGI for allowing people to basically break tabletop, break BattleTech, and then 1 minute they're saying, "Oh, we want to keep it like Mechwarrior, we want to keep it like BattleTech," and then on the other hand, they're then giving people all these completely broken builds. It's a weird message they're sending. But yeah, this round is coming to a close. Just hunting down the last little mech. There's always one, isn't there? Always one. Just one person who just doesn't realise it's all buggered, and they just need to, just go out in a blaze of glory rather than running away and crying in a corner somewhere. That's what this guy's going to try and do. I can't remember if I get the kill on this guy. I'm not sure. I don't think I do. I think I get some good damage. There he is. Little Kit Fox. Fired my medium lasers, forgot they were torso mounted, so I was kind of firing over his head with a bit of a dildo there, sorry. Hit lots of machine gun fire. I think I got him? Yeah, I did. Oh, he wasn't the last one. Yeah, the last one's going to be coming up soon anyway. I mean, we've got more points than them.
Target acquired.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, I don't think I get to this guy. So, yeah, Thunderbolt. It's a good pug mech. It's a good... I think it's a good all-round heavy if you're not doing anything like tournaments. I think you can experiment quite a lot because of the weight. You can sort of play around with different energy setups. So yeah, I'd recommend having a go of it if you haven't already. Just pick one up when it's on sale, or if you've got nothing better to do. If you want to level up another mech, I'd recommend the Thunderbolt. Plus, it's iconic. It's the Thunderbolt, original BattleTech, and I think it's close enough to the scene design that it's worth your time. In fact, talking about the scene, there's another one, the Griffin. Oh, and I got him. I see. Misremembering. So anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, folks, and hope to have the heavy mechs finished pretty soon. We're moving on to the assaults. Oh, if you remember my clan assault videos. Yeah, there'll be more laughter that come from that one.